I'm actually up before noon. Good morning, SHunShiners and possibly SHunShaders. So, turns out I never locked my door last night. Good thing nobody decided to, test all the doors and come in and steal all my stuff. Yes, I'm legitimately paranoid about that. But it's recommended that you lock your door at night, no matter where you live in the world. So, that could have been bad. So I had a stressful few minutes. I thought before I left, I paid off my credit card for this month. Yeah, apparently I didn't. So I had to kind of rush around like, oh my god, how am I gonna pay this off? Because according to my bank's website, if I paid it now, it wouldn't go through till the 24th. Payment's due tomorrow. So I had to find another way. Luckily, my credit card's website had a way of paying off the credit card through it. So hopefully that works, because I don't want to ruin my credit score. So I got those steaks that I mentioned a couple days ago when I went shopping. I was informed that they were on sale because they like putting things on sale, not because they were about to expire. I don't know if they're still good. They're looking a little grayer. I don't know. The sell-by date is today. So I'm thinking if I cook them today, they'll still be good, but probably shouldn't eat them if I haven't cooked them after today. And yes, it is dinner time. I called my mom. She informed me that if the sell-by date is today, it's still good for another couple of days. Just Publix would not sell it after today, I think. I don't know. So if I cook one now, I have to then put the other two in the freezer, because according to my mom, who knows more about this than I do, it'll be okay if I keep it in the freezer and then thaw it out when I want to cook it. So I'm gonna get to cooking them now, and hopefully I don't fail. Okay, it looks alright, though it's probably not medium rare, which is how I like my steaks. It looks pretty well done. So cooking time is something I need to work on. That giant indent is because I cut it in half to see how cooked it was, and it was cooked all the way through. So it looks okay. I may need a bigger frying pan because it was kind of cramped in that small frying pan. So it looks alright. Let's see if it tastes alright. Moment of truth. Doesn't taste horrible. May need to use less seasoning next time. I used a special STEAKS seasoning that I got at Publix, and sorry for chewing with my mouth open, and sorry for talking with the mouth full. So, give myself about a B in steak cooking. Partially because it's not how I like steaks, it's not medium rare. Partially because the meat itself could have been fresher, I guess. If its sell-by date is today, probably should have cooked it a couple days ago. Like the day I got it, maybe. It's okay. And now we sit and wait to see if I get food poisoning. Sorry to all the vegetarians out there that may be watching, but it looks like some parts are medium rare, some parts are well done. Either that's just based on the thickness of the meat, or my horrible skills at cooking. Okay, now that I have successfully cooked steak, check that off my bucket list. I now have to force myself to get some vegetables next time I go shopping and actually cook them along with my steaks. Because just protein isn't all good. I need some vegetables. I mean, I might just get some frozen vegetables and heat them up in the microwave or whatever you do with those things, but at least I'll be having some vegetables. I do have some rice that I just like heat up also in the microwave and then it's ready to be eaten, but I don't feel like making them this evening. Maybe tomorrow or the day after, I'll actually make a full dinner. Gasp! But I made steak, and that's a win for the day, I guess. And in case you're wondering why I went from a clip in the morning to a clip in the evening, all day I was watching my music, but not the short weekly web episode format, but the like 30-minute sitcom format where they combined a bunch of episodes that were like a mini story arc together. So I've been doing that because around I think the middle of the first season I kind of stopped watching, and now they're in their second season, and so I'm like, okay, I'll watch it again. But I have to refresh my memory on the first season, and the quickest way is to watch the sitcom format as opposed to the webisode format. When I get to season 2, I'll probably have to watch the webisode format because they won't have edited together the sitcom formats. Which the sitcom formats have extra scenes that aren't in the webisode format ones that kind of tie the whole story together. So in a way, the sitcom ones are better, in my opinion. But maybe I'll watch season 2 sitcom formats when they come out. I'm gonna get back to doing that now. So earlier today, I rendered the video that I said I would upload to the SHunShine show, sort of testing out the screen capture, audio capture, and reaction cam setup I had for gaming. Yeah, the reaction cam didn't really work out too well. I was using Photo Booth to record it, but I guess there was a lot of lag in the recording and somehow it actually recorded the lag. So it was laggy when I brought the video into Final Cut Express 4. So I think if I try that whole setup again, I'm going to record the reaction cam with the other editing software I have, iMovie 08, because it'll work. I can export it as a HD project, as I discovered, and then bring it into Final Cut and such. I'm probably overcomplicating it, but it's what I have for a setup currently, because I don't have the monies to buy a better setup. So I just got off a FaceTime call with my grandmother. Hi, Grandma Harriet. I'm waving because I told her I would make this clip. Anyway, she commented how it appears that I don't go anywhere during my vlogs. I just sit in front of the computer watching YouTube, occasionally editing the vlogs and uploading them to YouTube. So a lot of YouTube stuff. And I didn't say this to her when she actually was talking to me, but we did discuss like healthy eating and how I should also have some vegetables with my meal, which I already covered in today's vlog. I didn't tell her that like occasionally while I'm watching YouTube I'll stand. I'll stand, like move my legs around a bit. But, and don't hold me to this because I don't know how soon it will happen. I need to normalize my sleep schedule before it's even possible, I guess, until fall sale starts, and then that sleep schedule's all out of whack again. Because I could have classes any time of day to pretty much any time of day, like 24-hour campus. Anyways, so what I was saying is I'm going to try to either start biking every day, which most of that will be biking to and from classes when they start, or jogging in the mornings or even evenings, or midday. Excuse me. Anyways, it wasn't a burp, it was a cough. Or I could go to my apartment complex's gym. Yes, there's actually a gym, so I wouldn't pay any like membership fees or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. That may start happening, not tomorrow, but at least in the next couple of days. And I know, like, oh, you're pushing off your exercise until the next day or a couple days from now, which I am technically doing that, but I am legitimately considering doing it. And I use legitimately way too often in these vlogs. Sorry, I was watching Elliot Morgan's happy hour, and he makes like witty comments about himself and society, so I'm starting to do that now in this clip, which is a lot longer than any clip I've had in recent vlogs, I think. Anyways, so I will be putting off my exercise for a couple of days, but I will actually start doing something, so maybe this bike will actually move around and not be in the same position for like 2 weeks in a row. And maybe my desk chair will feel less sweaty when I stand up and such. So yeah, I'm gonna walk around my apartment a bit because besides standing to make my dinner and wash some dishes, ow, just stubbed my toe on my coffee table. I have not really moved around much today, besides standing every now and then when my legs were tired of sitting, which apparently is possible. So yes, what did I accomplish here? I'm gonna start exercising, I think, is the point I was trying to get across. I always have these like clips occasionally where I have a big point that I want to make, and then I don't make that point. Also, part of the reason there hasn't been very many walking clips. Okay, I have no clue where it cut me off. Insufficient card space. Anyways, as I was saying is, what was I saying? Start exercising. I really don't know what I was saying. And I think I was, there's no walking clips in this apartment because unlike either house back in New Hampshire, there isn't any like circular places to can't even say one of my favorite big long words. There's no place to peripatetically, which means walking without a purpose, walk. There's no place to be peripatetic within the apartment. So most of my clips are me sitting places in my apartment. So that's why I'm kind of awkwardly pacing, because I need to move my legs a bit. Also, I'm gonna start eating healthier. Like, this will definitely be the last box of Apple Jacks that I get. And why is the Apple Jacks box look brighter green through the camera than it is in real life? Anyways, low on space, so damn it, cut off again. Anyways, before that happens again, I can then clear my memory card so it doesn't happen. Last box of Apple Jacks that I'll be getting. Definitely gonna go back to some healthier cereal like Honey Bunches of Oats, which is what I ate back in New Hampshire. My little I'm away from home, I can get whatever the hell I want phase is coming to an end. I need to think logically about what I get. Yeah. I have no clue what I talked about in these past 3 clips. There was supposed to be 1 clip if it weren't for the lack of space on my camera card, besides exercise, eating right, and why there's no walking. I keep like going through what I said and then continue talking to add 1 more thing to that. So I guess that 1 more thing is talking about what I've been talking about when I was talking about it. What am I talking about? Oh, and today, it's not an illusion. I haven't gone anywhere. I usually go to the supermarket, Target, Best Buy, out to dinner, to a friend's house. Didn't do any of that today. Also, I actually have yet to edit the vlog. Well, it is actually another day where I'm going to bed before 4 o'clock in the morning. Now it's dark, but I haven't said goodnight yet, so just hold your horses. Actually, specifically, it is before 1 o'clock in the morning. It is only 12:26. And I think I changed my mind. Depending on the temperature tomorrow morning, I will either go for a jog or go to the gym in the complex I'm staying in. Yeah. Hopefully I continue that pattern and do that every day, with maybe 1 day that I skip each week. Anyways, good night, whoever's watching this. See you tomorrow. Well, I won't see you, but you will see me. Awkward cut to outro.
There's a vlog on the web featuring Ben STALK that he shoots every day as he walks and talks. If you're Bigfoot in the woods or producers in LA, you should stop all your shit and watch SHunShineSHate. 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 Has nothing to do with Florida, but it's great. If you can't wait, don't get irate. Just stay in your sheet, cause it's SHunShineSHate.